Hola. Okay. So today we're going to be working on the Kitbash and level stuff. I've already kind of got it. I've been playing with it for a couple hours now, maybe 3 hours. So you can kind of see where we're at already. This is a fully kitbashed kit, so I can move things around and add them in and mess with the parts. Looks pretty good. Just got to make some changes, figure out some edge cases where things are different, like this piece didn't make a lot of sense. So I'll have to get that cleaned out. But once I get those things rolling, we'll kind of be set. So just work on that piece, get everything kind of organized, and we'll go from there. That's the plan for, I don't know, maybe I'll do it for like 2 hours or 3 hours. I'm not really sure yet. So we kind of want to, like I said, I want to be able to figure out what I want to do on the inside of this building and how I want this to look. We have different options and different pillars and things like that I need to play around with. So it'll be important for me to kind of figure out all those little different pieces and elements so that I can make a nice house or garage or whatever we're gonna do. Like, so this could be, a garage right here, because that's the inside of the building. This could be like the workplace. Oops. So this is, the garage place. So that is what I'm working on getting done today. And this was the old Kitbash. You can see it's kind of like looks nice because it's got, I'm trying to create a good structure for what a house might look like. This is using Senti's art to add as a placeholder. This was the upstairs, the walk-in closet with the bathroom, and then the double vanities that had the windows. But I quickly realized the issues with this Kitbash and worked with a guy named Zug, and he is working with me to get this Kitbash set ready to go. He did kind of all the initial work, which is awesome, and then he'll end up doing the textures. So we got a lot coming in the next couple of weeks. Make sure the stream's working. It is. Okay, good. Didn't look like it was, so I'm a little nervous. Okay, well, let's get started. Get rolling into what we're gonna do today. Okay, so we have this piece here, and that's a cool thing. I broke this out. He had them together before. Like this is what they kind of look like before. Not an issue, but it feels like I want to have it separate rather than together. I can still kind of push it, forward and make that same piece that he had if I did that. But I kind of don't want to do that. I want to have it separate so that way I have the option. I've also changed out the edges on these to be a little bit closer instead of leaning out so far. So those are a couple of changes. Pieces like that, I don't actually technically need that anymore, so that's wide 6. We're gonna be kind of going through this Kitbash and getting all this sorted. There's a lot to figure out, and you don't really know it or figure it out until you've already started. It's easy to kind of say, "Oh, I'm good," but you won't really figure out what you need to have done until you actually start creating all the different pieces and items and objects. So nice. And what I like about this is you just, pick the one that you want, So let's say I want this to be a big door. Easy and done. There is some issues with, whenever you do that, you got to make sure the pieces that are around match and line up. But pretty easy. Which one is this one? 16. Okay, so if I set this to 16, now you get a more like fancy door. 17's wider, and then he actually had. Did I not pull a door? I didn't pull that door out. Dang. Good to know. Okay. Can't believe I didn't bring door 17 over. So we'll do tile 17 door. Okay. Maybe one more. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, so you can make a nice, like a back door. I just like how this looks. The overall style is going to be super awesome. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, no issues there. Okay. So what we'll do, kind of want to get all the other little pieces figured out. And the best way to do that is to kind of play with it, right? I need to make floor tiles too. I haven't made floor tiles. I just created, like, this is just a big ass floor. So I need to actually make floor tiles. So that way, if I wanted to recess it or make it an underground portion or whatever, I have, good floor tiles. And then I need to make the top. So I don't really know where I want to start, but I know I need to start, so get on it. I need to tell myself, get on it. Like that. Let's see. So if I did this correctly, I should be able to create a wall that closes out perfectly and doesn't intersect. And so I did not create this perfectly, even though I thought I did. Because the internals should be able to be a 3x3. Like, why can't the internals be a 3x3? It's very confusing. If I set this to blue, do I see competing? Yes, I do. Right. Okay. Oh, maybe that's my first edge cases where I gotta like create a half, so that way I can do inner walls. But I shouldn't have to. Like, that's the part I'm confused on. Okay, so this is a 300 by 300 by 300, right? So let's play a game real quick. I'm gonna set this to that. Okay. Let's do unlit so I can see better what I'm doing here. Get rid of this. Okay, so this wall should essentially be here. Yeah. Craptastic. Well, that's okay. And if that's true, that goes here, right? And then this comes across. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So if that's true, then this whole wall needs to come out. Okay. That's accurate. But now all this is jacked up. So the question is, do I, like, how is this messed up? I guess. Because that's supposed to come there. So maybe I just need to offset the roof a little bit. But okay, so I see where this is going to be a problem. The roof pieces aren't going to have the walls, like the internal walls. And so when I have an internal wall, that internal wall is going to be offset from the actual thing. All right, I was talking to the coder. Mester's up and alive. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to. I think I know what the answer is, because again, I'm not planning for internal walls, and so I'm just making the assumption that I'm making the assumption that the internal walls are like, you know, handled, but the problem is they're not handled. What the banana? Oh, yeah, I closed that. Yeah, that is exactly what it is. 110%, that's what it is. So, man, it's gonna be like the 10th time I've changed that that thing. That's okay. Deja vu. So basically, I have to plan for the internal wall. So this is why I hate kit bashing. It's such a pain in the... Ow. Okay, so here's the other option. Instead of planning for the internal wall, what I can do is I can say that walls can fight each other. And what that means is if I had a tile, so I can kind of show you what I mean by this. So if I had a tile like this, right? And what I'm currently doing is, let's set this to tile 1 because it's just easier to look at and understand. What I'm currently doing is I'm saying everything has to be external to this 1 by 1. And by saying that everything has to be external to this 1 by 1, that ensures that my space internal is a 3 by 3. My issue, and that's fine, there's no problems with that, but now what I've created is I've created a scenario where I now have a gap for my next tile, because that tile is not being accommodated for or planned for. And this doesn't really work in a roof. It works in a floor, but it doesn't work in a roof, because again, I'm now have this gap. So the other option of how to handle this is to basically put all of this on top of it. And so if I ever have a wall, then I'm just going to have to go on top of whatever's there. The issue this creates is there is going to be some Z fighting with edges and stuff like that, because again, you're having a floor that is not perfect. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to create edge floors that come in on the sides. This works for roofs, because again, roofs don't necessarily have this problem. But it definitely is not going to work. Okay. Man, that's pain in the butt. Okay, so let's take all the tiles. Let's destroy them all, because I gotta just rework and replan this. You get to see the fun of this process. It's not fun. I hate kit bashing so much. I absolutely hate kit bashing. Because it requires so much thought process. Like, you have to think about all the edge cases. Once you do it and you get it set up, it's fine, but it's that initial setup that's like, sorry, annoying. Very, very, very annoying. Okay. So let's turn our lit back on. Let's bring in tile 1. So that's our first planning tile. Again, we'll set this to this texture here. Okay. So with understanding of what we've just talked about, I need to make sure that everything is internal. So when I create a wall, instead of going external, I need to make sure it's internal, like that. This is interesting in how this works, because now the internal part of the player is very important. We'll see how it works. Okay, so let's create something a little bit smaller instead of a big warehouse like last time. Okay. Now, again, I'm doing this on purpose because I want to make sure I find any odd edge cases where this is going to be an annoyance. Oh yeah, Kitbash. Gotta think, people who make blueprints, like if you're an architect, you gotta like, this job's not gonna be fun. You gotta plan for all this crap. It's basically what you're doing. You're just playing architect. Okay, so here's the cool part. It worked. We have all of our stuff and everything looks good. So let's find a window tile. Nice. Okay, so that's a window tile. I'm gonna make this glass. That's a window tile. Let's do an internal wall, so that way we can see if this problem exists. Again, I can't just line this. I could line this up. In theory, I should line this up. Actually, that's a good point. Okay. Okay. Make this a door. Okay, so that's a doorway. I'm gonna need a simpler doorway. Oof. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Nope. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna need a simpler door. But we'll use this for now. Okay, and this is the garage. So let's do door 16, I think was it what it was? Yeah. Get rid of this and set this to 16. Yeah, there we go. It's a nice car garage. No, it was 17. It was 17. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Bring this over here like that. Okay, so you would bring your car in. This is kind of like over here where you can, like your garage workshop area. This is where the car would park. So grab this. Your car parked there. Bring this up. We'll have to have some half pieces. Let me take notes. Half pieces, because we want half pieces for, like, I don't want to go all the way up a second story, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a garage. So half pieces will be important, but for the sake of moving forward, I don't really need to worry about it right now. What is that? Tile 12? Okay, so let's do tile 12. Oh, see, that's gonna be Yeah, we have to plan for corner pieces. So I could do, I think there's a internal tile 13. Yeah. So I'll have to do an inverse of tile 13. Where's my notepad? Inverse of tile 13. Yeah, because that looks good. But 13 would need an inverse. I think you can do that already by doing, what is it, a negative something? I don't know what the negative is. -1? Oh. Because like, even if I rotate it, I guess I could rotate it. I'm just gonna have to offset it. Yeah, I guess. Okay, that works. Yeah, that works for now. Okay. Yeah, that works. And then, okay, so this is my garage. I need half pieces for the garage because this is ridiculous. Let's put some lights in here. Come on, man. Ugh. Okay, let's go to Maya real quick because I need to save this project. Every now and then Unreal gets cooked, and so you have to shut it down and restart it. Like I don't really need to be in Maya, but go to Unreal. It's just loading. Okay, let's open my level. There we go. And now we're gonna do a rectangular light. 90. Barn door, let's do 45. Barn door length 25 is fine. And do 25. 25 is kind of short. Let's do 40 by 150. Yeah, that's pretty good. Do 15 for the thing. Make it movable. Okay. So that's a good indicator. Lights look good. We'll put a roof on this in a second. Let's see what a roof tile does look like. Okay. So we want roof tile wide. Or thick. I can't remember if it's thick or wide. Oh, not thick, it's wide. Wide 1, wide 2, wide 3. Okay. WA, make this blue. Yeah, see, so the issue here is going to be I need edge tiles that have reduced versions of themselves, so that way it's not exceeding. Man, this is what makes this no fun. I really have to think about this whole edge case crap. Because yeah, now this, because of the way that this works, this technically has to be here. Oh, does that work? Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm just being silly. I hate Kitbash. Hate it. I don't know what it is. I guess my brain just doesn't work that way, you know? All right, so this is where I've jacked up again. How? I don't know, but you know, whatever. Like that makes no sense. And now I have a wall in here that's not connected. Like how? Why? Oh Kitbash, why must you curse me so? I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. So how come this wall can be on that one? And this one can't? I mean, that fixes my problem, but it's just like, I don't understand it. Why am I the noob? Whatever. I guess I'm just gonna have to learn it the hard way by trial and error. The best method for learning. You too can be an amazing Kitbasher. Just learn through your mistakes. Which I clearly don't. Whatever. Okay. So I think I learned. I don't know why it works. That part is a little annoying, but I got it, so that's good. Okay. So if I come inside the house, I can see all the different parts. Let's bring this up a little bit more. Nice. Okay, that looks good. Okay. So now to add the edges. This should be 8. Yeah, okay. This is 9 or 7. That's 7. Okay. Yeah. This is 7. Yep. I don't know which one this one is. I think this one's 9. Yeah, look at me. I killed it. 7. Yay, I know what I'm doing now. Ish. Oh, crap. 7. Yeah, okay. And this will be 9. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Look at that. I made it. It's a house. Oh, man. I'm professional. I'm an architect. An architect. Heck yeah. There we go. Cool. Okay, well, so let's say this is the house. I need a front door. Clearly, so let's make this the front door. I need to make a less epic door for the front door. Or, well, not for the front door, but doors in general. Okay. Yeah, like this door right here needs to be less epic. This is their garage, which is like most of your room. And then we're gonna need stairs somewhere, or maybe this is all there is. Like this is all they have. This is your square footage. Deal with it. This is your crappy apartment. Like your kitchenette has to fit over here with your refrigerator and everything else. What do we have? We have props. Where's our refrigerator at? No, I have the refrigerator. Yeah, there we go. So this is your refrigerator, and you're just stuck with it. Where's our desk at? Table? Did I call it table? Nope. Desk. I think this is your desk. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so maybe I make smaller walls at some point. Instead of 5, I'll do a 3 wall. That's an important factor to kind of think about. So I need to, instead of a 5 wall, I need a 3 wall. So instead of a 5 unit wall, make a 3 wall as well. So like outer walls can be the big walls, and then internal walls can be smaller. Maybe we'll do that. Either way, it looks kind of cool. Like I said, it works for me. Let's do desktop. That way you can see whenever I run this in the server. Uh-oh. Oh, I broke it. Damn you, mister! It's not his fault. It's a state machine error. Can't be in a menu. Otherwise, it doesn't initialize. That's an easy bug to fix later on. So I gotta wait 4 seconds. Okay, then I can do this and apply. Okay, so door looks fine. Can I get up there? Nope. Window looks fine. Maybe a little short for the common person, but that's okay. Like most windowsills, you're not seeing somebody's hoo-ha. But maybe it's a grand window. Looks cool though. I like it. I really do. It's good. And all the outside stuff looks nice. All the overhangs look nice. Can I get up here? I can't. Nope. I'm gonna see if I can try to cheat it. Nope. Good. Cool. Well, so that's a basic house. Let me switch up the music a little bit. Arcade's nice, but we've been listening to Arcade for a while. What other options does he have? We'll listen to Rain. Sounds like some lo-fi. Which is cool. Okay. So what I've kind of figured out here, how much room is there up there? Yeah, I'm probably gonna want to modify that one out. So let's go here. Let's hide that. Go back into Maya. Which tile is that? That's tile 12. So I think tile 12 is here. And then tile 11. Oh. I'm not really sure. I can't remember what this one was. I think this is like a door, I think. But to kind of get good scope, we're gonna grab a character. So let's grab player 00, player 01. I think it's player 01. Yeah. Okay. I don't need eyeballs. I don't care about that. Okay. And so he's at 000, but nobody else is at 000. So let's duplicate this. And so what we can do is we can grab this entire player and then create a layer, and this is a reference. So it's a good like size reference for all the different things that we need to do. And we said this was tile 12, right? Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna want to do is I want to grab this. It looks like it's centered, so that's good. It's easy for me to move it at that point. Normally windowsills are at about halfway mark. So I'm gonna put it there. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. And then what I want to do with 12, I'm just going to create a temporary layer so I can do that. And then I know where all the other ones are. H. Yep. Grab all those. We're just going to temporarily move it kind of into the same spot. Yeah. Assuming like this is like somewhere you serve, or maybe this is like somebody's something. Yeah. so hide that one. 9, 8, oh, 5. Yeah, 5. So that's got a good window actually. That's a good window, and the sill is good. Okay, so 5 is good. 2? No. We're gonna have to fix 2, by the way. 13. Ah, yes, 13. That's the one I want. Okay, so grab all this. Line it up. Perfect. And 14. 15. 15. Okay. Okay. 16. 17. 18. Okay. So 12, obviously. We delete from this layer, or well, let's turn it to usable first, and then we delete the layer, and then let's file export selection. We'll do this 12. Here's 13. Not 14, 15. What was the other one? 8? No. 11. Okay. So with that saved, let's come back over and see what those look like in Unreal with the changes. And let's go to the engine folder. Pull the player out so we can see scope. Yeah, that's a better accurate representation of the player. Looks good. I like it. So we need to make that door less grandiose. Not that one specifically, because I think that's a cool like front door. Like this is an external door. The internal door should be less grandiose. So we need to go back over to Maya. Where was the door at? Door 8, I think was. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna turn this into, we're missing some tiles because I deleted them. They didn't need to be there. So let's go tile 3. This up here. Because that's how grandiose that is, right? So door size is fine. It's just all the bells and the whistles. Yeah, looks like the door size is fine. So what we're gonna do is we're going to break this apart, put it into several sub-objects. Let's get rid of that. What? Oh, that's tile 3. Wait, what? Oh, crap. I messed up. Kappa. Okay, I need to hide 8. I don't want to mess with 8, and I want to break out 3. Okay. Yes. That's the new one. Okay. So we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of that. And that fanciness we don't need. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. So this did a couple of things for us. Again, this is a simple door. Let's bring it down into here. Oh, cool. And then it's like an internal door, right? We don't necessarily need to have it like come out that far. Again, this is a internal door, not an external door. So a lot of this isn't needed. Why is that? What is like that feet? How did I not get rid of those? Whatever. I'll have to fix it for the other one. Okay. So let's line this up real quick. We're gonna. So this entire thing is my internal. So I could still come one in. Okay. Yeah, one in. I'm gonna grab this. So this is my door. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of pointless. Let's group this, edit, delete history. Do that, and then put that up. I kind of like that better, right? It's just a door frame. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. So with this selected, we come in 1, 2. 1, 2. That does not look right. How did I go in 3? Sorry. Yeah, that saves some geo. Yeah, I like this. Okay. So let's group these two together. Edit, delete history. And then we're gonna call this tile 3. I didn't even follow my own rules. Like, I'm supposed to make all these tiles be facing this way. Didn't even follow my own rules. Okay. Bring that down. That's why I did it, was because I wanted it doing X forward. Oh, what the? How did that happen? Okay, well, now I need to just select those. This. Okay. Oh no, I need to do surface, soften edge, and then set the face. Cool. So we fix that. Export, and then find tile 3. Does tile 3 exist? It does not. Cool. So we'll switch this to tile 3. And yeah, so that's a nice, simple inner door. Nice. That's cool. Okay. Much better. Much better. I like it. So I got the fancy regal door, right, for your front door, like. What if I wanted to? Okay, let's do this. I don't know what the right answer for this one is yet, because again, I'm a scrub. I know that's the right answer. So I think I got it right. We'll find out here in a second. Because then, oh no, I'm gonna come up, man. Yeah, okay, I did get it right. Oh, champion! This is gonna be such a steep learning curve for me. But I'll get it. Okay. So in theory, I should be able to pull this down and out. Nice. Seven. Cool. And then I set this to tile 3. Okay. Okay. That's like your toilet room. Nice. And that was pretty easy to set up, you know? Yeah, pretty easy to set up. It wasn't too bad at all. Let's go to desktop so I can test that out real quick. Okay. That's who we're gonna upgrade to. Not yet though. We will. That's who you're gonna become. That's your brother. It's a pretty big bathroom right there. I can technically get through because I haven't set those up yet. But that's nice. Cool. Yeah, I like how clean and smooth that is. Those will look pretty once that all gets kind of set up. So I can make that, those are kind of grandiose, you know, for a different style of house. I can definitely reduce that down. It doesn't have to be as grandiose. Windows look good. They match the size, shape, and feeling. All stuff in here is good. That's what the garage door would look like. So that's the garage. Yeah, it's feeling good. I like it. Wait, what? Oh, crap. Misjudged. Thought I had it. I was so close. That's why I was doing that. Okay. I was wondering why I was getting a glow whenever I had it up here, and now I know why. Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't change anything for that. It gives me a little bit more room there, which is interesting. Okay. So let me set those up real quick because I do want to test and see what that looks like. So we need 9. Collision, custom, complex, save. And then wide, custom, complex. Okay. So let's test that out. A lot of the tracks are repeated in this process, which is kind of interesting. Okay. So let's check this out. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice. It's a nice, clean, smooth edge. Nice. Yeah, I didn't do it for that door. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's a good setup. I like it. Yeah, looks good. I can hide in the nooks. Like, okay, come on, man. Get up out of here. You're not gonna get me. Yeah. Good choice. I like it. We did some good stuff. And it looks good. Looking out the windows and everything else. Yep. It's good. super good. Happy with how that looks. Okay, let's go back to Unreal. So I have pretty good setup with this, no issues. I think what I need to really focus on is kind of just honing in the edge cases. Again, if I wanted to put some roof stuff up here, we were talking about, you know, I don't have any ability for me to get to the top level right now through the inside. So I need to make some stairs. I think that needs to happen. Internal doors are good. I already got that there. I probably need to come up with what those doors are going to look like. But I'll probably do that off stream. Just because that's a lot of me playing around with crap. And I want the stream to be somewhat entertaining. Key term here is somewhat. Okay, so what we can also do is play around with the pillars. Personally, because again, it's connected to this edge, right? That's how this works. That's the actual edge of the pillars. Most likely what I would do is I would recess it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I see it on the inside? No, I don't. Aha. That's good. Yeah. So that gives it a unique, like, kind of like feeling on the outside edge. I do have to play with it a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So that does give it a little bit more of a dynamic feel and less blocky, right? And then we have, I have the 1 block. Those are pillar 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this would become a 2 block. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 2 block pillar. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So now you get a better looking kind of profile. If you look at it, it looks kind of more interesting. We can play with that too. You know, recess it more, make it less pronounced. Those look okay. Let's go back to lit. Yeah, that looks okay, and they don't proceed inside, which is good. That's why it's nice to have the 5 block instead of just a 3. So yeah, that's cool. Okay, so where's the door at? Did I not bring it over? I didn't bring it over. Son of a bitch. That's fine. I don't need it. Okay. So next is I need to plan for what it's going to look like for internals. Like if I wanted to go to a second story, I need to kind of have an idea what that looks like. Like say if I remove that, right, and I wanted a second story up here on top of the garage, I do need to come up with what that looks like. And then on top of that, I do need to have a good idea. Maybe I make a 2 that has a 1. That's not a bad idea too. Because I can basically make the same thing. And as long as his stuff all matches UV mapped wise, it'll be fine. He's gonna have a fun time UV mapping this. Hopefully I don't have to do it, because I don't want to deal with that. That's a lot of annoyance. Sorry, scratching my head, getting moved in. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so if we're sticking on that line, let's go over to Maya real quick. So tile 3, those are the different pillars that we had. Tile 18, that's a 2-story of the 1 version. Or 17, 16, don't really need to deal with that. 15, we fixed that already. Do I have 14 door? 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. No, I don't have that 14 door. I didn't save 14 door. Okay. I think I have file. I got tile 14. Okay, I got it. What's 13? 13 is the window one. 12 is the window one. Okay, so door 10. I don't know what 10 is. I don't have a 10. I never got a tile 10. But I do have door 8. I think that's for, yeah. So the same thing. Okay. So this is centered out. File, export selection, and we'll do tile 8 door. You're gonna give me some errors about some bullshit 0 tangent crap? Where's tile 8 door? There should be another one right there. What? Out? What? How does that even make sense? Whatever. Okay. Okay, Kappa. Let's make it WA. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. We'll get that figured out. So essentially, if I close this door, it should be there. And basically this opens here. That's cool. Looks good too. Yeah, that looks cool. Nice. Very, 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 very interesting setup. For the door 7, I think I want something that I don't want. Again, I don't want things that like spin or rotate. Like I don't want doors opening up like this. So this is going to create a problem if we have a like, for example, this, right? I can't open the door all the way, otherwise it does that. So that's going to be a problem. I'll have to be mindful of that whenever I create it. And then I can't do the same thing for the up version. So like if I do, like let's say I wanted it to go up, right? That means I have to have a whole second floor, or it's not gonna be able to go all the way up. Have it kind of like go halfway up, but even then we're still, yeah, like we're still going up quite a ways into that wall so it's something to think about. This is why they have open door. We don't have cool doors in real life yet because of all these problems. They have to make doors that could shrink. That would actually be really cool. Okay, what do we do? What is the answer here? I'm not sure. I really am not. This isn't a bad choice. I just don't. Okay. Maybe. Door. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think we're good for now with all of that stuff. Okay, I am going to close out the stream. I've been streaming for about an hour and a half. Good stuff. Like I said, we got some good progress. I'll do a couple more streams after I get the Kitbash fully done, where we kind of are working on this and trying to make it look sexy. And then the goal should be that we have this Kitbash ready to go, so that way when we migrate to 5.2, we have the ability for using the PCG, or the procedurally generated content. Is it PGC or PCG? Procedural content generation. I can't remember. Either way, it's PGC or PCG or whatever it is. We want that. We want to make that, because that way then I just define a box out and it randomly creates it and randomizes based off of some cool stuff. You know, we make a couple different variations. Maybe we have a variation where this has, you know, like half of it broken off or something like that. So we just want to have a good idea of what that looks like. You know, maybe and that's what's cool about PCG. I could put a slider in there that, you know, says the percentage that the buildings are damaged, and then it generates a building that's basically been destroyed, or maybe it's pristine, you know. And so that'll be a good thing to do. I'll be excited to see that when we finally get to those structure and setups. Thanks again. I'll try to see if I can stream another hour and a half later today or early tomorrow, depending on what my schedule is. I have work, you know, in a couple hours, so I need to get a little bit of sleep. Thanks for being here, and you guys have a good one. I will check you later.